Buenos Dias Gunners Collective. Back at it, you already know. Ba-da-ba-ba. Wait up. We already did that before, right? Once today. This the double up in a menudo style of direct fashion, as you can see by the thumbnail. Hashtag free Swifty. Now, I know me and Swifty have never been friends. We don't see eye to eye. In fact, there was a once upon a time and a point in time when people felt like I was giving this man a rough time because he was a youngster. Furthest from the truth, man. Hashtag take care of the kids, right? Free the youngsters. So Swifty gets caught up. You know, word on the streets is, word on the curb is this man just got arrested. Got caught up in a little high-speed chase, allegedly, to which there was a strap in the vehicle they're trying to say is his. Now, of course, you know how I get down. With the get down, it ain't his. It ain't never going to be his, and it never was his, right? Now, if there was someone else in the car, it ain't his either, right? That's just how I get down, man. There's no sense in assuming or putting something on someone's plate when we don't know the facts. But the fact remains that Swifty Blue did get in a high-speed chase and was arrested. Now, usually when you're in a high-speed chase, man, there's a lot of charges that entails. You know, eluding, evading. You know, I don't know if when he was pulled out of the car, I guess there's a video on it, when he was pulled out of the car, if he was acting right or acting tough. But definitely the placas hate to chase you. If you make them work harder than they want to work, they're going to be on your boot heels. They're going to crack your toenails. They're definitely going to roughhouse you just a little bit. Guard! Let them know. That's how they get down, right? Swifty's been out of the limelight for a couple weeks. Now, we know he was going strong, and a lot of people were giving this man a hard time, myself included, because he just was doing things that I thought were untimely in the raza sense, if you get what I'm saying. He was doing things that I felt was making the raza look a little bad, but at the end of the day, after talking to a few people, a few righteous, real people, and getting the rundown on this individual and getting the lowdown and the get down on what really is going on with Swifty, I come to realize that he's not a bad guy after all. He's a misunderstood guy. You know, you got to understand when these young guys are getting that clout, man, they're out there getting their paper, getting that big old bag. You can't be mad at him. You can't deny the fact that he's a talented individual with his raps. You know, a lot of people take what people say and they run with it. You know, when he did that whole Swifty check-in, that was just meant to be some sort of, it was just for his amusement. It was for our amusement and enjoyment. And people literally took that as, you got to go check in or else, right? Now, there's been several videos allegedly where Swifty has had what looked like a banger, right? Or looked like a gun. Those were all props. I'm just letting you know right off the top. And most of those videos were setup videos meant just to gain popularity and clout. Okay, let's just not sugarcoat it or add preservatives. That's just what it is. And in middle style and motherfucking direct fashion, we're just gonna keep it real. Swifty was doing it to get the cliz out. Now he got that. Okay, a lot of people that look up to him because he's a good rapper or whatever the case may be, because he portrays that barrio image, continue to do that. Keep that energy. But see, when you're living that life, when you're getting taqueated down, when you're out there really wiggling with real ones in the street, right? When you're out there paying what you weigh, believe everybody's watching you. And when you get caught up, there's no one there. No more shopping sprees. No more late night creeps. No more VIPs. They can't even kick it no more. All these friends and fans and everyone that they had when they were out there doing their thing, somehow back on up. Spence on the tira, Swifty. That's how they do it. I got nothing but love for you, baby, but I got nothing to put on your cantina. You know, now this man is not going to sit down incarcerated for too long. He might be out by the time I drop this video. I'm sure he is. The bail game is real. Now we're going to see exactly what happens with the bail game. Like I said, I don't know all this guy's charges, man. It could be a whole lot stacked upon a whole lot, giving each other chicken fight rights. We don't know. But one thing we do know is for sure is that this is what they're alleging. And remember, gente, when I say allege, I mean it with the capital A, alleged. You know, you can't say a vato is guilty until he's proven innocent. You are innocent until proven guilty. You're innocent, period, in my book. You know, now the high-speed chase does make you look a little suspect. But hey, we don't know if he was driving. We don't know if someone else was driving or whatever the case may be. I know this. I've been on a few high-speed chases and the wiggle was real. Now, listen, Swifty Blue, like I said, he's been out of the limelight for the past few weeks. I think he was dumbing it down as far as, you know, getting all this negative attention. It could wear and tear on you. You know, it becomes redundant. It becomes, you know, just like me. So many people are talking about you, putting out false accusations, false claims, slandering you. It becomes redundant and it doesn't overwhelm you, but it becomes like blah, blah, blah. Meh. You know what I mean? I ain't tripping. Mind blown for the people that think I am, right? I'm not tripping, and I understand where Swifty's coming from, that he wasn't tripping either. So sometimes it's all right to take a few weeks off out of the limelight, especially when so many people were going in on him. I myself included. You know, there was a point in time, like I said, when I definitely had some harsh words for him, but sitting back and really seeing the realities of the situation, I see I was in the wrong. And I admitted that wrong because that's the type of man I am. I'm a brown man that's not scared to admit his wrongs. You know, I'm not scared to keep my word. I'm not scared to be that where some are. Lock it up. Now listen, what's going to happen with Swifty Blue? Well, we seen what happened with Blueface. You know, he got caught on camera, allegedly, doing a shooting, and this vato got out on bail quick as hell. Right back to that tortillana, and he was busting down that night. Say what you power, got him out. And of course, they probably went and kicked it and did whatever weird stuff they do on the phone butt naked. I don't know into what degree of that. That's different. But you've seen that man got out. Let's see what happens with Swifty. Let's see if Swifty's able to post bail and get up out of there real quick. One thing is for sure, he's getting his second taste of jail. He's going to get his second taste, at least of the booking room, R&R, or that drunk and holding tank. I hope that there's a big, nice roll of toilet paper in there so it gets all this, and then you have to put your arms like that. Remember how you used to do that to go to sleep? Oh yeah, I've been there, done that. Plenty of county jails. I know what it is. You know what I mean? I've seen vatos get down over that roll of toilet paper. And then when a vato has to take a masa, you're just shit out of luck, homie. I don't know what to tell you. Pensa en la tira, ask him for another roll, to which the guard's going to tell you there already is a roll. And then the big Africano brother, the one with the size 30 arms that's laying on it, now it's up to you to go ahead and tell him that you're going to go ahead and need to take a masa around a whole bunch of men. Pensa en la, the game gets, guard, deal with it. Now, what's going to happen to Swifty Blue? Well, he's going to catch a case. You know, he's caught a case now. So now he has to go through the repercussions of his actions. He has to go through the courts. Someone that's a little bit, has got celebrity status, someone like that. I think there's different wiggles here, okay? He is a youngster. He does look the part, man. He has all these gang-related tattoos, allegedly representing where he's from, what he's about. The southern side, not the other side, right? Like he says. So they're definitely going to be on him. Now, if you think there wasn't other entities watching him, other law enforcement watching him, then you're confused. When someone is gaining popularity, someone is out there with an agenda, man, to do his thing and to push his people and to push his flavor forward, believe there's entities that are around, man, that want nothing but his demise. They want him to go backwards instead of forwards. That's just the way life is. Okay? When you give them, hey, I owe you one. What are they? Frog, right? When you give them something, when you give them the opportunity to catch you up, and they catch you red-handed, they're going to flaunt that. They're going to exploit that. They're definitely going to make his time as hard as possible. But I think he will get his due process just because of his celebrity status, and he will get out. Like I said, he could be out right now watching my video like, all right, you right, homie. You right. Hashtag free Swifty. When Raza is incarcerated, I don't care what side you're from, the Norte, the Sur, Latin Kings, Maniac, Latin Disciple, I don't care, homes. Tango blast, if you ain't last and you ain't blast. If you're brown, homeboy, or black, or sprinkle the woods in, brother. Anybody, the last thing I want to see you do is sit down incarcerated, whether you're guilty or not, unless you're a weirdo, sit your punk ass down, right? And that's just how it is. But in this case, man, I believe hashtag free Swifty is a movement. I believe it's something that we need to stand firm on, because this man, even though he's a young kid, man, he should get his due process and get another chance, man. I think he's confused and he's misinterpreted. You know, a lot of people misinterpret this guy because of the way how he speaks and how he talks, and if he uses the N-word and what he says. At the end of the day, I might not agree with a lot of the ways and a lot of the tactics that he uses, but at the end of the day, I will say I respect him for opening doors and being on the forefront for the brown man. You know, it's not everyone can do it, man. Not everyone can show their mascara and get down and push that hard line. You know, there's very few that are willing or have the charisma or the fortitude to handle that and do that. I'm one of them, but there's very few. So I respect his get down. You know, I respect his intelligence and his his character, man. You know, although I might not agree with it at times, it doesn't mean I'm going to slander and defecate on it whatsoever, period. So free Swifty, hashtag free Swifty, man. Like I said, he was locked up last night for getting involved in a high-speed chase, to which he took law enforcement, they're saying, on a high-speed chase. And there was a banger found in the car. For those of you that don't know what banger is, refer to the Gunner Ghetto Handbook and open it, page 2, it'll say banger. You know what I mean? Or biscuit. Or strap. Or you feel me? And if still you don't know, I don't know what to tell you. You're a lost cause. And you need to be gone because you're lost. Now, one thing I will say is simply this. I hope this young man takes this as a learning experience and a learning lesson. You know, I myself did it. You know, when I was involved in high-speed chases, I thought those were fun, eh? You know, it was all good. I didn't have no decency in my heart or no civilized ways of thinking, no morality or morals when you know, I'm putting people's lives in danger on a high-speed chase, or, you know, people can get hit, kids can jump out in front of the car. I thought I was going to bust the Chicana U-turn. I got a mean ass chistoso for the vatos over here down on Childs and our street. That's how I used to be. But I learned, you know, with time comes gray hair and wisdom. And I just only hope that this guy can learn quicker than I did. But one thing I will say is for sure, gente, it's definitely hashtag free Swifty on mines. I'm going to get a shirt made y todo, fuck it, with Swifty like that. Because I honestly and truly believe that this kid, man, is a good kid. At the end of the day, he's a good man. I don't want to call him a kid. I want to say he's a good man that's misunderstood. And he's definitely one of the members of the raza that we need out there, because we only have so few. You know, I know in the past I've ridiculed him. I know in the past a lot of the people around me have. I know in the past a lot of people, you yourself probably said something about him. But he's still brown, man. And we make poor decisions as people. It's our turn to uplift each other, to pick each other up, dust ourselves sauce and try again. Orale, did I say it right? I tried, eh? God, did I say it? Fuck you, but I don't care. Anyways, with that being said, I just wanted to throw a quick one out there, man, to let you guys know, man, Swifty Blue did get caught up last night. High-speed chase, breaking news. Or it broke already, but you know what it is. Hopefully he can get out. Do I think he's going to do a long time over this case? Absolutely not. But you never know. You know, we don't know everything that was in that car or where they were coming from. And believe, like I said, I'm sure Three Letter Boys was watching them. And they definitely are, if, you know, it comes to that, man, then we'll see where it leads. But I think it's just a simple getting caught allegedly with something in your car. And, you know, just it'd be like that sometimes. Anyways, with that being said, man, I hope you get behind the movement. I hope you get behind the support of the brown man. This is another brown man locked up, incarcerated. Yeah, he might have made some foolish decisions. He might have, you know, people are like, that's on him, man. He wants to roll around like that. I understand that, but you got to stop thinking like that. You got to start thinking united. You got to start thinking brown. You got to start thinking the warriorism that we fucking have infused in our blood. You got to start thinking about our gente and our people. If we don't help and uplift them, nobody will. With that being said, Moose Move with a purpose. Get everything that you want coming to you. Don't be riding around with one of them thang. Now you're going to run around with them thang. You feel me? If you like this, like and subscribe with a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears this fly-ass Lakers crown. You guys ain't never seen this before until I busted it out. Real talk. You know what it is. Hats for days. And let's keep it like that, man. Hey, Gunners Collective, 2-banger, one time for your mind. Make sure you tap into my boy Dubs. He has more elaborate input on the same spiel that I'm giving right now. He has a lot more flavor to his. No tapatio right here. I just do me. The gun. Bang, bang. And in that fashion.